Boruto 2 Blue Vortex Chapter 26 shows Eida confirming her suspicions that Sarada and Sumire are not affected by her charm ability or by her omnipotence. So before, she couldn't tell whether or not they were affected or not. She just had to take their word for it. So she asked them before in Boruto Naruto Next Generations when they were just figuring out like, oh, we're not actually affected by her charm ability. And they were able to communicate to Shikamaru via mind transmission jutsu, able to tell him that, like, hey, she doesn't actually affect me, or I can actually, like, fight her or attack her. Like, I don't think I'm affected by her ability. And Shikamaru was like, that's crazy. That's really good. But you can't let Damon know. You can't let Eida know. You can't even slip up even a little bit. Because if you do, you are a threat to Eida, meaning you could actually attack her and fight her and hurt her, kill her even, you know what I mean? The only reason why she's been able to survive this long, the way she's been able to have influence and able to do whatever she wants is because of that ability. When that is threatened, then you guys are in danger. You know, Damon's going to threaten your lives. He's going to come after you. Because if you're a danger to his sister, you're going to be a threat and he's going to kill you essentially. And now we're able to see that confirmation come through. So Sarada and Sumire, all because they expressed their love for or their crush on Boruto to one another. Eida calls them over trying to be like, oh, so what are you going to do? Are you going to tell Boruto you like him? When are you going to confess your love for him? And basically at the time, or like when it first came out, I was kind of like, oh, Eida just wants to be in on the gossip. She just wants a little bit of like a little talk with the girlies, you know what I mean? She feels like she's being excluded from it. But the fact that there's other motives behind it, it's her trying to figure out like, are they affected by me or not? They can't be talking about liking somebody else when they're in front of me if they're affected by me. And I feel like that's maybe half true or half not true. I guess I haven't seen anybody like, I don't know, like Shikamaru. I haven't seen Shikamaru being like, around Eida talking about how much he loves his wife. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of weird because if like Naruto was in the room with Eida, he wouldn't be able to tell like, oh snap, like he wouldn't be like, I don't love my wife Hinata over Eida. I guess he would just be in like in a frozen state or like in a jumbled state of mind. Like he wouldn't be able to think properly. So he wouldn't be able to say like, I love my wife Hinata more than you. You know what I mean? So it's kind of one of those weird things where we haven't seen it before, but we can insinuate that because Sarada and Sumire are able to express their crush on Boruto around Eida, she's able to deduce that you can't be talking about feelings for somebody else around me. That just has never happened before. It's not a reality of my abilities. So you guys can't be affected by my Shinjutsu. You guys can't be affected by my charm ability, right? And that's when Damon comes up behind them, grabs them by the neck before Sarada can use her Mangekyo Sharingan, before Sumire can make a run for it. And now we're kind of a tricky situation right now, you know what I mean? Sarada and Sumire have to get out of those seats, right? They're not going to die. So what's the plan here? What's going to happen? And I feel like on the one hand, it's exciting for Eida to have people that she can genuinely like have real friendship with. So I don't think she'd want to have them killed. You know what I mean? But on the other hand, I don't know if she could she can't 100% trust them. And at the same time, she can't 100% trust Shikamaru or this person or that person either. Because if they know, then, you know what I mean? If they know, then they purposefully kept that from Eida in an attempt to maybe attack her or hurt her. But on the other hand, it's like they knew they could go against her at any time, but they didn't. So, but she does have Damon. So I guess those are special circumstances. It's a bit weird, but I do want to say that I feel like the benefits of having Sarada and Sumire like on Eida's side or like as friends greatly outweighs any kind of like attack or fighting that could happen between them, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I feel like they're going to come to some sort of an understanding. I don't think it's going to be a a fight per se, but we'll have to wait and see. It's going to be interesting though, and I wonder how they're going to handle it, moving forward. It's going to be an interesting chapter 27, so let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Eida's going to like accept it, or like kind of feel like a bit happy about it or excited about it? Or do you think she's going to kind of always harbor these suspicions over them and like treat them as the threats that they are? You know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah,